NBA playoffs have arrived as we kick it off with Game 1 in the East, right here on EA Sports. Won by Brooklyn. Irving to Durant. There's a pass stolen by Chicago. Nice finish at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Down 2. To Durant. To Jordan. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Come on, DJ. Give the people what they want. I want that for my screensaver.
Levine. Lets it fly from long range. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates in that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
Irving. Bulls with it. To Markkinen. Done. That's no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Durant with the basketball up top. Down 5. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Done. Beyond the arc for 3. Brooklyn secures the rebound. Irving into the front court. Down 3. To Durant. Sets him up. Flushes down the slam. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Durant across the timeline. 5-point game. Kevin Durant missed his first. That one goes. Deep 3 at the buzzer. We've reached the end of the first quarter here in Game 1. Jay and I are back after the 1 quarter in the books. This has the potential. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Well, there you have it. The defense just took notice of this young player on that previous shot. Guarantee you they won't leave him open next time.
Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot. He hits.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. It's halftime here in Game 1. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Fires the 3, buries it.
When a rookie starts to believe that he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more and more common.
Irving to Durant. Irving, down low to Jordan. DeAndre Jordan, look out. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
To Hollis Jefferson. Durant to Jordan. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Durant. Can't get the bounce. Levine. Irving with the basketball. His guys down big. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Here's Durant for 2. Wide open look, won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Markkanen to Young. Fires the 3, and Zach LaVine wide open. Knocks down the 3.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball.
Done. And he finishes at the rim.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Lauri Markkanen snatching it out of the air.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired, they're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Chicago with the possession. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
To Dinwiddie. To Hollis Jefferson. Down to 5 on the 24. Short jumper won't fall.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
To Levine. 4-3. No good. That's great defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Here comes the screen. From long range. Rebound comes to Chicago. Scores on a nifty dance to the basket.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
For three, great defense, forcing the miss. The Bulls take this one. They've grabbed game one of this best-of-5 series. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire...
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.
The opening tip is won by the Nets. Irving. Here comes the screen. A drive, but he can't get it to go. Done. The drive, right to the basket. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Durant with the basketball up top, just underway. Happier with us for game two. Thaddeus Young rejects it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Levine. Oh, had him going there for a second. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw good as he completes the three-point play. The lead is up to 6. Irving brings the ball up court. To Durant. That is great vision to set it up. Shot from the lane won't go.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
DeAndre Jordan sends it away. Durant across the timeline. Down 6. And strokes it.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Levine. And a nice finish at the rim.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. To Durant. Lets it fly from long range. His first effort off the mark. The shot almost.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Dinwiddie, defended by the former Hoya. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot to Jordan. Almost, but no good.
That's how you do it. You stay in his pocket and you never give him any space at all. You make him smell you every single possession.
Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. Just under a minute to go in a very one-sided first quarter of play. Here comes the screen. Durant to Jordan. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
DeAndre Jordan at the line. First try at the line, no good. Oh, he missed them both. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes... Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. And he finishes at the rim. Long key from three-quarters court. We've reached the end of the first quarter here in game number 2. Jay and I are back after this. It's the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you.
You got this. Let's go.
Irving to Durant. Short jumper misses. Done. Oh, he had him there for a second. A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out. To Durant. 4-3. It's no good. Shot's not going down. To Levine. Here's a chance from long range. He was all over him.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Here comes the screen. Irving. Over to the right side. To Durant. Down low to Jordan. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Come on, DJ. Give the people what they want. I want that for my screensaver.
Has a look. And scores.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
It's Brooklyn's ball. To Irving. Probing the defense. Easy path to the rim.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Oh, had him going there for a second. Knocks it down from mid-range. Late heave to beat the buzzer. We reached halftime here in game 2. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action. I got ball.
Done.
Don't let it split.
Fires the three. He's got it for 3.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Here's Irving into the front court. His guys down big. Here's Durant for 2. Kevin Durant. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. And stuffs it home.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Done. To Young. Kevin Durant tips it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Out of bounds. Last touch by DeAndre Jordan. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams. Done. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Irving with the basketball. Down a bundle. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. To Irving. Shot won't go. He wants it at the rim and scores.
I know I've seen this many times in various mixtapes. Add that one to the list, too.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. To Hollis Jefferson. Irving to Dinwiddie. A bad pass, and the Bulls have it.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
Zach LaVine doing what he does best. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Old school equals high percentage.
Done to Zach LaVine. Going to launch beyond the arc. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Fights through traffic to slam it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
And destroys the rim. That's what DeAndre Jordan does. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake. Rolling key from 3/4 court. It's good! It's good! At the buzzer from beyond half court. Incredible!
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
The Nets able to control the tip. We're underway in Brooklyn. Irving to Hollis Jefferson. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw up and good. And the three-point play puts them up early in this one. To Hollis Jefferson. Durant. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Bulls with the rock. Done. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Screen coming. Durant. Oh, that's how it's done.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Fires the three. He was all over him.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Durant. Nothing going here on that drive. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximal effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
And hits the first free throw. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Looking to take this all the way. And the nice finish at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Durant. Kevin Durant, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Now ready to shoot at the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2. To Porter. Gets it in the right corner. The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Brooklyn with the basketball. And he'll head to the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Kevin Durant, couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest. Missed the second as well. To Durant. Short jumper stays out.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Brooklyn's got it. Kevin Durant lets it fly. Wide open look, won't go. Probing the defense. He shoots. Oh, off the mark.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
The screen sets him up for 2.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Shifting gears. Here come some substitutions. To Irving. Kyrie Irving. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
And he buries it.
It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble, off a quick pass, or off an ISO. When the ball's in this young player's hands, something just feels right.
Knocked loose. Bulls come away with it. From long range. That's how you defend. Ah, rocking the rim.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prime City.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake. Footer at the buzzer. So the two teams will head to the locker room as we reach the break here in game number 3. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
To Young. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Durant with the basketball up top. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. Kevin Durant. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
To Markkanen. Tough make through traffic.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
Durant to Irving. Add 2 more points. The defense had him, but the good shooters find a way.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wants.
Done. Oh, had him going there for a second. The drive, right to the basket. He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Kevin Durant with the rock. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Kevin Durant lets it fly. Add 2 points to the board.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
To Levine. Gets a look. Can't hit.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do some of the... We got this. Let's go.
To Chris Dunn. Beyond the arc for 3. Cleans it up. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Short jumper won't go down. Bulls with the basketball. To Markkanen. And he finishes at the rim.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Durant across the timeline. His guys down 3. To Dinwiddie. Here's Durant for 2. Knocks it down from mid-range.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
To Markkanen.
the 7th pick overall, Lauri Markkanen had an exquisite rookie season, ending the year all-rookie first team. Even Executive VP John Paxson of the Bulls organization referred to him as the cornerstone of the franchise.
Oh, a whistle.
Welcome to New Age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
To Dinwiddie. Lauri Markkanen sends it away.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired, they're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Draws the contact, and Jordan will go to the line to shoot 2.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
DeAndre Jordan at the line. Oops, he missed the first one. Good recovery, hits the second free throw. He won't get away with this one. Referee calls it intentional.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
Lets it fly from long range and knocks it down. And Jay, the system produces once again.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
Lauri Markkanen with a piece. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Lauri Markkanen. There's a pass stolen by Chicago. And they're going to play this one out to its conclusion as we get an intentional foul. That means free throws coming up in what is a 7-point game.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Oh, nice find for the basket. And they're going to play this one out to its conclusion as we get an intentional foul. That means free throws coming up in what is a 7-point game.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning a timeout.
And he makes them both.
Good shot, man.
Long key from three-quarters court. The Bulls take this one. And they're moving on to the second round of the NBA.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.